name's Pat.
And I'm Isaac. And welcome back to the Walkmen Comics podcast.
The Potty podcast.
Today we have a special guest, Darcy. How you going?
I'm going very well, thanks.
So you might be wondering why this isn't filmed like the last one. I think we're gonna film some of them, and on other ones we're just going to just record them
because that's that's what
sound,
a podcast is.
Not
recording.
Yeah, but sometimes people film it. Yeah, we're just gonna sort of
It's a vodcast.
Oh yeah, a vodka. Sounds like you're saying vodka.
It's a vodka podcast.
Okay, today we're talking about this type of vodka. All right.
Vodka. Okay.
Before we start to ruin this, we just saw Black Panther.
It's very colourful. Even though it's called Black Panther, for some reason, everyone that I've met, like, they say Black Panther's going to be in black and white. Not the movie, but the comic. I don't understand that.
I don't understand
it's
that.
so colourful, but the movie is, like, really good. The dancing is very funny.
Oh, yeah. Like, there was this point where, like, they're playing that really nice music, and, like, I think the guards are supposed to stand still, but they couldn't help just, like, dancing.
Hey, can vibranium cut vibranium?
I reckon possibly
maybe.
yes.
Yeah,
I reckon
be a bit tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think vibranium cuts vibranium. So when they're fighting their own tribes like Wakanda, they're so fucked because they have very thin armor because their clothing is vibranium. It's so thin. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Well, think of it this way. Like, can iron cut iron? Think of it that way.
Yeah.
That logic would most likely continue on to vibranium.
Can Kevlar cut Kevlar?
How expensive would, like, a cubic centimeter of vibranium cost? Would that be like...
Dude,
don't know.
It's more a meteor. Do you think the meteor would actually be like an infinity stone? Like, wait, is the soul stone, what colour is that in the MCU?
That's purple.
It's orange.
Oh, orange.
Purple's the power stone.
Oh, yeah.
Spoilers ahead for Black Panther. Just let it
Yes,
go.
Yeah, but if you haven't seen this, please do not... If you haven't seen Black Panther, please don't listen to this.
Unless you want it to be spoiled.
Yeah.
But
it would absolutely ruin for you. It's a great movie. So, do you want to, like, talk about non-spoilers real quick?
We'll do a non-spoiler.
Okay, so, basically,
it's good.
Yeah,
Let's
it's really
Done.
good.
Let's
It sort of brings the comics to life, a lot better, and then, yeah.
And Shuri. Man, Shuri in the comics is like an old dead person, but like in...
Really? Huh.
Yeah.
I haven't really read any
She
of
was
the
the Black
comics.
Panther. She was actually the Black Panther for some time.
Oh, okay.
That would
that's
actually
good.
be interesting, seeing a female Black Panther, but...
Oh, man,
Yeah,
there's
they're
been
probably...
tons.
Yeah, because, like, the king or queen could have been anyone. But anyway, that's the end of the non-spoilers, so if you haven't seen it, or...
We didn't even talk non-spoilers.
You don't want it
If you want a
spoiled or-
non-spoiler review, check out my Instagram account, DarcyM22. I do film reviews on Marvel or just pretty much most movies.
Put it up on the screen and link it in the description. So
in the description
anyway,
below.
So
Okay, let's start.
So basically,
These characters are awesome!
yeah, it is, and like I find it really cool because like at the start, what it had is like had that awesome quote, "I never freeze." I don't know why that's so cool. It just,
No, you gotta do it right. I never freeze.
I never freeze.
I reckon
Like
it's the way he does that accent that like really
you know
makes
what's
it
funny?
memorable.
He's American as well.
Yeah,
He's
a
got
lot of the
such an
actors
American
are American or English, but they were chosen and they were cast just through their African ties. So I think that's
No,
good.
they're not even African.
No, I've actually googled it. I've actually seen this, but they are actually have African descent. So a lot of them.
okay.
So they are.
No, they were chosen by their talent, not by their African descent.
No, their talent and their African descent. So a lot of them
They
have
could've been-
African ties.
They could have been anyone with an African descent that's like a terrible actor. So
They
like,
could have been white if they were African. Having a
they
white
could
Black
be South
Panther.
African.
A white Black Panther.
White Panther.
No, there was a lot of interesting facts. Disney at Walt Disney World launched these little bag tags that you could get with Black Panther's helmet. There was a huge controversy around it because if you looked underneath the mask, it was a white person underneath. There was white around the eyes, and that caused a huge spur. Google it, actually.
They could have just coloured his eyes. You know, like the...
Yeah.
You know how they do the Batman and Arrow Flash stuff? You know, like in the TV shows, they have like that makeup around the mask's eyes.
Yeah, well, that's what I don't really get, because, like, say they made a Iron Man... say they made a Spider-Man mask, and it was a black guy wearing it, no one would care. So why is it such a big deal if it's the other way around? Like, that's the
Because
thing.
Black Panther's probably... I think it was Marvel's first black character.
Oh.
We will get to the movie eventually, but...
It's not their first black character. It's their first lead black superhero.
No, in the comics when they created
Oh,
him.
yeah, in the
It's
comics
his
it is, yeah.
When was he created?
I
Like-
think in, like, the 1950s.
Yeah.
1950s,
Oh, he's one of those
1960s.
really old... Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he was created very late.
Yeah.
But they wanted some diversity because all the sidekicks were either teenage superheroes or black.
Yeah.
Which was really racist at the time.
Mm.
So they wanted to make a black superhero.
Well, it's still really racist now.
Yeah.
Even more so.
Which is still, I find that it's quite good, the all the diversity they've actually got in the actual movie, because not just with the black characters, but I think with females as well. Because there's a lot of fighting, and
There's a lot of
apart
black
from
characters actually
Yeah,
coming
Yeah,
out.
there's,
apart from
Black
Fury,
Lightning.
There's... Yeah.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah, there's-
Everything's coming out now that's black.
Yeah,
I don't
there's
understand that.
Riri, there's Miles Morales.
Yeah, he's going to be
Black
in
Lightning's
these.
got his own TV show.
Yeah,
that's
Black
actually good.
Black
for a
Lightning's
while-
got his TV show.
Yeah.
Miles Morales is going to be in the Sony animated movie Into the Spider-Verse.
Oh,
Yeah,
there's
that would
also-
that. Miles is my favorite Spider-Man.
Was Harley Quinn black in the
Oh.
New 52? I can't remember.
I don't think so. No,
Yeah, there was some changes.
she might have been, but as far as I know, she wasn't.
Yeah, and
'cause I
then...
know she's pale white.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
more
Vampire.
recently, there was, Sam Wilson was Captain America for a while.
Yeah.
And then he dropped it.
Wasn't there a
There
Black Nova as well that I think was supposed to get his own TV
There was also
series?
there was
I've
also
heard of that, but maybe.
there was also a black female Iron Man. I remember
Yeah,
reading
that was
about
Riri.
this. Yeah, where I actually kind of want to see that. That would actually be good.
It was okay. The concept was good, but
Mm.
Brian Michael Bendis,
He
he
made-
writes some good stuff. Like
he made the Generations run as well. That was
Yeah.
that good bit.
he stuffed it.
Mm.
Like he wrote it for his little girl. He
Ah.
wanted like a young female lead, but they wanted some diversity at the time in Marvel. They were bringing in new superheroes. Most of them were black
Mm.
or Asian, like Totally
Yeah.
Awesome Hulk.
I want to get onto that Asian diversity part because I do
It's
I
I
want
think
to
the way they did it was racist.
Mm.
They're like, we're gonna be diverse.
Yeah. No, like
Just do it because not just for being diverse, so people love you.
yeah.
Do it because you just want to do it.
Yeah. No,
Mm.
like on the Asian like diversity part, there was like if I'm assuming all of you have seen Doctor Strange and the Ancient One. Well, in the movie, she was played by Tilda Swinton, but in the comics, she was the character was mainly an old Asian man, and
They had that joke. Remember the joke?
yeah, they did make that joke. But what I kind of what I want to know is that will Marvel at some point introduce some kind of an Asian superhero? But
Yeah,
won't
probably.
really like push it as he's Asian or she's Asian. This is important.
Totally Awesome Hulk.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
You don't push it as something. Don't push their race as who they are because that
Exact-
means nothing.
There will be such uproar about... We will get to the topic. We've been talking about random stuff for 10 minutes. Okay, let's get to the movie.
Yeah,
Right.
movie.
Can I say something quickly?
Yeah,
Go
alright.
ahead.
I was not... When I went into this movie, I was like, it's a Marvel movie. Like, when I go into Marvel movies, I'm always excited. The only two movies I've never been excited for were... Actually, three. Ant-Man,
Mm?
Guardians of the Galaxy, which is funny because I love Guardians of the Galaxy now,
Yeah.
and Black Panther. Those are the three Marvel movies I was never excited for. I didn't even know Guardians of the Galaxy was out. I didn't even know it existed till my friend showed me this. God, man, Guardians of the Galaxy, James Gunn, got me into comics, got
Yeah.
me writing comics, got me into music, he got me into everything.
Yeah.
And movies. It actually
Yeah.
started making my own movies, which were terrible, by the way, but they...
Yeah.
Seriously, like...
And what about Ant-Man? Did you change your mind after seeing
Oh,
that?
Ant-Man. I was like, they're gonna stuff it. Scott Lang's comic book series is terrible. Actually, the new comic book series based around Scott is very good, but
Yeah.
the one that I read before, when the movie was out, that just came out, was so bad. Like,
Mm.
it was just... But then when I saw the movie, oh, okay, yeah, it's pretty good. It's not great. Well, it's not
Yeah.
perfect, but it's really good.
It's
Mm.
I definitely think with Ant-Man and Wasp, which will come out in like I think July for us.
It'll be the next Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm actually really excited for it.
What I do hope that they do have a lot of amazing cast, like new cast and new characters.
Who's playing Janet Van Dyne? I can't remember her name.
Michelle Pfeiffer. Oh,
That's it.
Yeah.
Yes, the Catwoman. She played the original.
I feel like she regrets that.
Yeah, no,
she regrets that.
No, yeah, but she did play Catwoman in
Batman Returns.
Yeah, no, not in Batman Returns. That was
Yeah, it's Batman Returns.
Oh yeah, sorry, I'm thinking of the Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about that one.
We gotta get into Black Panther.
So basically,
So I haven't finished. I'm sorry.
all right.
Okay.
Okay, Black Panther. The cast was very good, like Darcy said. My favorite character in the movie was Shuri because she was just really funny the whole time.
Wearing the wig.
Who is this?
When do I have to take
that's
this
not
thing
the. That's
No.
not. That's
Shuri
one of
is the sister of Black Panther.
Sorry, I get them mixed up. Sorry.
She's the younger sister. She's very much tech minded.
I want Peter Parker and her to team up.
I reckon that'd be hilarious. I reckon. I'm trying to think of what the actress's name is, but she's really funny.
She's supposed to be 14, but she looks like 18.
She's like I think she's older than Tom Holland, and Tom Holland's like 23.
Do they actually specify?
Yeah, Tom Holland's
her
supposed to
age?
be like Peter Parker's supposed to be 15.
Yeah,
she's supposed
15.
to be 14, but she looks older. I don't know.
It's good. At least they're getting younger actors.
That's
like Cloak and Dagger. They're getting 20-year-olds. They're getting younger actors because
the
new generation of heroes are all teenagers.
Yeah.
That's a thing. What's her name?
Her name is Letiti Wright. I have a bad feeling I pronounced that wrong, but...
Can I see?
Yeah. Check to see what movies into. Anyway, while Pat's looking at that,
Letiti Wright.
Yeah, but while Pat's looking, more about what stuff she's done. I think another cast member.
She was a good actor, but I know the movie's based off T'Challa and him becoming the king. But man, she could have become the next Black Panther.
Oh,
and they never went over that because it was pretty time consuming. But the only things that are a problem with this. They didn't really. They only explored 2 areas of Wakanda.
They didn't explore much, no.
No.
Yeah, they're like the main area,
which is good. It gives you
gorilla place.
You want to
more.
Yeah,
but it was good. You got really only saw 4 places: the trial area where Black Panther will become the king. Sorry, my nose is a bit blocked. What else?
The mining site
the
lab. And also the
the mining site's a part of the lab.
Yeah.
The main city and what's that other city? The White Ape City?
Talking about the main city, they did a great job in sort of combining that sort of third world country dusty sort of feel with that really futuristic style. And I really like that. They really nailed that.
Except the faces.
It's brilliant, yeah.
They had giant rings.
Oh yeah, that's just he had a giant ring on his lip. There was one guy that had that.
There was 3 that I counted, but they were the same actors. There was 3 different actors that just kept popping up with those face rings.
Yeah,
that would be painful.
Yeah, but after a while you get used to it.
I understand that is something that you would find in Africa. That is something that some tribes do.
That?
It's like symbolism. It's like how it's like how they have those tattoos to say how many deaths they've had. It's something which
every time he kills someone, he gets another nipple.
No, it is something which I have actually seen is a symbolism thing which they use to show power, and that's what and I find that's good how they connect those ties with things that actual African tribes do because it's very do that very well, linking it.
In the color, the color's
the use of colors really good.
The use of colors are very good. They use very vibrant purples, gold, and
green. Lots of green.
Yeah, and
green.
Of warm colors.
They don't. What I like is they don't use much red, and they don't really use much light blue. They
did that in Star Wars.
Yeah,
that's what I had a problem with in Star Wars. If you watch that, please check it out. If you haven't, it just got so repetitive after a while. But the good thing about this, they use key colors that kind of describe the characters. Purple is compassion, I think.
Yeah.
And that's T'Challa. And his color is, and the gold. I'm not sure what that means. I think it's fierce or something.
Yeah.
Gold's fierce.
Yeah.
Fierce and strong.
Yeah, the color
Which
in
don't think it's not.
MCU movies has really improved over the past year because like
After
in,
Civil War 2.
Yeah, in Civil War 2. I mean Civil
got-
War.
Civil War.
They used washed out colors. I don't know why. And then there was like Guardians 2.
And
like,
it's
that
like
was
an explosion
Guardians-
of color.
Yeah.
And then there was like Spider-Man
Doctor
Homecoming.
Strange I thought was very washed out at some points, but I think that they weren't really focusing more on color. They were more. The only time they really showed color was when he was like going through the different dimensions. I thought that
Yeah.
was a good
And when he
time.
was
That was
to
sort of
rewinding
a
time at
different
the
change
end.
thing.
yeah.
Yeah, and also
You definitely notice they're using specific colors for specific people.
Yeah.
Like with Doctor Strange, it was green, and
Iron
with-
Man's red and gold.
Iron
yeah,
Man's
and,
red.
and then by Thor Ragnarok the color was like amazing.
yeah,
But I
just
mean,
like in the
Devil's
comics, which is
anus.
good.
oh yeah, I remember that.
The devil's anus.
And then
You gotta
Loki
go
was
up
just
the
like-
devil's anus.
And then Loki was just like, "Can I have safe passage through the anus or something?"
Yeah. You know.
But
That's just
yeah, but like, not to say that washed out colors don't fit anything. Like sometimes they do fit. Like what's something that uses washed out colors? Sherlock that uses it.
Sherlock. Oh
That
yeah, but that
really
really
fits
fits
it.
it.
Yeah.
And Hellblazer.
It really fits London, doesn't it?
Yeah,
like
because
nowadays.
London's really washed out.
It
When I went
really
there,
depends on like what sort of mood you want to try and show, and I definitely think with Marvel movies now they're definitely trying to show more of a comedic and a sort of like more bright,
Friendlier side.
vibrant.
Yeah, they
sort
were
of thing.
sort of more serious back then.
Yeah, they were more
um,
really like serious.
yeah.
Like if you, for example, look
got a
at
bit annoying after a while.
yeah, if like an example I reckon you should compare is Thor: The Dark World and
Oh.
Thor:
Oh, that
Ragnarok.
was terrible.
If you
The
compare
Dark
those two,
World.
you can
No,
definitely see
it was good at the time.
the
But
yeah.
then when you see the, are you
Thor-
farting?
No, I'm
It's the
moving
chair.
thing.
Sorry.
Moving
It's
the
the-
chair. But
It gets
also
yeah.
the Dark Elves, like they were just like video game enemies for Thor to punch.
Yeah.
Like they're not really
Dun
anything
dun
like.
dun 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 dun.
That's
dun,
Tetris.
Dun 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 dun.
But basically yeah. Anyway, so do you want to take it in turns to say stuff?
Okay.
Dibs first.
Okay.
So yeah, I found that really cool, and I don't know why they referenced the "what are those" mean.
What
Like,
are those?
I think when they
Shuri's
were-
a kid. That's the
She's-
thing.
she's
Yeah, I
a
know, but
teenager.
like that's like 3 years old. But maybe
That's
when
because
they
they
is
made a
it-
movie.
No, I'm just glad they
Maybe
only
when
used
they-
it once. I thought that was a good like.
What
a
are
good,
those?
It was a good-
Yeah, I mean when they made it, like that was. I think they made it back in like 2016 when it was a thing.
Nah, they made it
Last year.
2017, like just
Okay.
Yeah.
midway. Like
Well then, why are you doing that?
It
I
was,
mean, when did they write it? That's
they wrote it. Yeah, 2016.
yeah, that was when that meme was a thing.
Yeah.
I still
They
think
should have done Damn Daniel. That would have been funnier.
Why are there so many memes about shoes?
There's only like two.
Mm.
Well, two recognizable ones.
Yeah, at least.
Shall we
um,
maybe go back to Marvel now?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
So,
Well,
yeah,
they gotta- yeah.
I found that really cool. Like the sort of way that they think of our technology could sort of be really cool and a lot better. Like the thing where it absorbs the shock and can
Kinetic
do
energy.
the yeah, it can
Yeah, they
absorb
actually
kinetic
use
energy and do it
science.
back. And then
That's what's good. Sorry for interrupting.
Yeah.
They use science,
Yeah. And
also
which
yeah,
is good.
it's really cool where they had Shuri trying to drive the car, how it appeared in the lab.
Yeah.
I thought in the
and,
trailer, I thought she was actually driving it.
yeah.
Like that's how convincing
Yeah.
it is.
That's not only used for the car, but there's also, just reminding you, this is spoilers, but there is a point where Martin Freeman's character
Don't remember
actually
his name.
yeah,
I think it's Ross.
like Ross.
It's
He
not-
actually,
it's
not
not-
General Ross, but it's just Agent Ross actually uses the tech to fly one of the aircrafts to attack the other Black Panther aircrafts that were going to spread the vibranium
Yeah,
out.
the gold jaguar or golden jaguar. He's
Yeah,
got
Killmonger.
the shittiest name. I'm sorry for my language, but that name is terrible.
Which
They-
name?
I-
Killmonger?
Yeah,
Or
no.
No, I reckon they
that
still
name's pretty cool.
I think they should have like referred to. I think he should have like given the nickname Golden Jaguar. I mean, he didn't say it in the actual.
But he is called that.
Yeah, he is called that, and you can actually see it up. There is a scene up close where you actually see his shoulder, and you can see the pattern of a jaguar on it. I reckon I reckon he should have like at least said that name once. That would have kept fans happy. I reckon that would have been worth. That's
Yeah,
one of the things.
yeah.
No, you know what was annoying? They killed him.
Yeah.
They killed.
Spoilers, they did kill him.
Yes, but he could have been the next Loki of the MCU. He survives the next
Yeah, well,
3 phases.
I know,
of Marvel.
I know it would be cool to have a sort of non-mythological Loki, but like they're already doing it. Like, why do you need 2 of them?
Because
Yeah,
Loki, everyone's
Loki's-
gonna
but-
die.
but- yeah.
Loki's bound to die.
He's gonna die.
What-
Thanos is
yeah,
just gonna step on his skull and crush.
Well,
okay,
I think that there is. I don't think they completely.
Okay.
I don't think they completely killed him. I
They're
think
gonna
there he's to like the end of it. He looks like he's dead, but there is the possibility of doing a
Nah,
sort
he
of.
fucked.
There is the possibility of him. No, there is
When
the
he
possibility.
dies-
There is the possibility of them doing, in my mind, a Hela in which you see.
Hella's coming back.
Yeah,
obviously.
in which you see,
Yeah.
in which you see like the character die, but you never see like the body fully dead. Well, you do kind of see them fully dead. In
I got a
this
great
scene.
idea.
Yeah.
The next big villain that's gonna come up, Hella's gonna be in Infinity War.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
Thanos' big drive.
They're not revealing.
But
it.
Hela's-
Is that her?
No, I don't know. It's
She-
like
I
Because
reckon-
like Thanos is like
obsessed
Thanos is pan.
Thanos does want to
passion-
get with death.
Yeah.
Can I talk, please? I'm
Yeah.
Go
sorry.
ahead. I have an opinion.
I
on
was
that.
gonna
It's-
say
I have an-
something anyway,
I have an
but you
opinion
can-
on that, but I'll let you guys
Okay,
go first.
just talk, Pat. Just talk, please. Shh.
Just go.
Please. Okay. Back to the topic. Yeah, so what I've been thinking is Hela. The best villains that I've seen that could have survived are Hela, Ultron. That would have been a great thing for Hank Pym to become Pymtron later on.
Was that a thing?
Yeah, that's an
In the
actual thing.
Uh,
Ultron fused with Hank Pym. It's
Oh
actually
my gosh.
terrifying, but it is amazing.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so they could have kept Ultron alive. They could have kept Killmonger alive, which is annoying. But since they brought Hela into the equation, Hela can't really die. She's the actual embodiment of death that we know of so far.
yeah.
You can't change that.
I do actually have a very good point. Like there are 2 points I want to make to that. One is that continuing on with what Pat said is that with all those 3, I think that in my
4.
mind, no 3 so far because you just
Hank
said
Pym.
oh yeah. No, not Hank Pym.
He's gonna die.
Yeah, he's going to die, but no, I'm talking about the other 3. I think there is the possibility that all 3 of them can come back. But I think Marvel can do it. I think they can definitely do it with Hela.
It's just
Ultron
more-
is possible. Maybe not the Black
Through Vision.
Yeah,
Boom.
through Vision.
Done.
Alright, so...
But the one thing I did want to say... No, the one thing I did want to
Sorry.
say, just
Sorry.
leading on from what he said, is that Thanos' drive was through a character called Lady Death. And they're
Have
saying
you
that...
two read Infinity Gauntlet?
No, but
No.
what
Can I say it then?
Can I just say it then?
I'm sorry.
No, I had to wait for you. I'm just saying that everyone says that Hela should be should be the replacement, but I just want to say if they do bring Lady Death, Eva Green should play her.
Who's Eva Green?
She was in Casino Royale. She was the good girl. She was like the girl that died in Casino Royale in James
yeah.
Bond. The French
That would
girl.
be cool, yeah.
She, I reckon, could definitely pull off. I reckon, just imagine her and Kate Blanchett's characters together. I reckon that would just send people crazy.
Yeah,
And I
alright.
reckon...
Oh yeah.
So, something I wanted to talk about. Let's talk about, Ulysses Claw. He was really cool. I loved his character,
Did
actually.
he die? Yeah, I think
Yeah,
he's
he did.
dead.
He's dead.
He could have been another villain that could have come back because he was a good villain. He was like a Joker for Black Panther.
I definitely
Yeah,
think...
Killmonger shot him.
yeah,
But he's, like, a great villain, and, like...
they don't show.
I'm glad he was in 2 movies. I'm glad he was in Black Panther and he was also in Avengers Age of Ultron. I'm glad he just...
Yeah.
I'm
Wait,
glad
just-
he wasn't just in this one movie.
Wait. Just hold up a second. This just came to my mind. I'm sorry.
Okay.
You know how they usually show when people are dead,
Yeah.
and Killmonger shot him in the head. Supposedly,
Yeah.
there was no bullet mark in his head.
Oh, well, that's because... Oh.
Oh.
I don't see him getting... I didn't see him getting shot in the head. I thought...
No.
I thought he shot him like in the
No,
chest.
so what he did, Ulysses pulled up. So he shot him twice in the chest, but then he stood up a bit, and he's like, "You're not gonna do it, are you?" And he's just like, "You're clever. You're a clever bastard." And he's like, "Yes, I am." And it's a straight headshot, like the exact lining for a headshot.
Mm.
Oh, yeah.
And he looks dead, but there was no headshot.
Hmm.
Unless he shot him in the neck, which we didn't see that. or just the chest again, which would be really dumb. Because he's
Yeah.
already shot twice in the chest. You could have just left him, because...
Yeah, and also, the Stan Lee cameo was kind of cool. It's not as
Oh,
good
yeah.
as some of the other ones,
No,
but
I like
liked
the
it,
Guardians one. I like the
The
Guardians.
that one blew my mind.
No, I think
Guardians
I think
one.
one of the best cameos he's done was definitely Thor Ragnarok. I thought that was very...
Yeah, when he cuts his hair.
No, I thought that was definitely... I think that's the most, influence to the plot that's one of Stanley's characters has done.
You know what Stanley should do? He should come up at the end of Infinity War. Congratulations, Excelsior. You finally kicked this guy's ass. I've been waiting, how long now? 10 years for you to actually do something.
That should be the after credit scene.
Yeah.
You know, I think,
Should we maybe continue talking about Black
No.
Panther? We're getting off
I like
topic.
the Doctor Strange one though, when he's just reading the comic and he's just like, "That is hilarious." Like,
What comic was he reading in that?
I don't
It was
remember.
a Doctor Strange comic.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Tales
it
of
is.
Suspense.
Ha!
Or
Wait,
it's a
so
newspaper.
it's a comic inside of a comic. Whoa.
A
That's
comic
cool.
inside of a comic book story. Wow, a comic movie.
And no one knows about him. Whoa, that's crazy.
Okay, I do want to talk about this in Black Panther. Shuri is one of my favorite characters in the movie because she's like really well portrayed by the actor. What is her name? Something.
Letiti Wright, I think it was.
Yeah. Yeah. So I really.
Yeah,
So this
Letiti
was
Wright.
really good at she was a very good actor. Black Panther, the actor, I can never remember, Chadwick Boseman.
Yeah, Chadwick Boseman.
Oh my god, how the hell does he play he does such a good African accent. They all do, and most of them are American.
Well, like I said at the very start, they have African ties, so...
I know, but you can't just fake an accent like that if they're all born in
a
America.
lot of those people have like someone who's like an expert in accents helping them.
I
That's
know,
what
but-
Tom Holland did to do an American accent.
I know, but they were all amazing. How do you do that with how many of the main characters were American?
I don't know. A lot of them were American and English.
Let's just say 5. The 5 characters that I know of
Marvel
did a great African
Marvel-
accent.
Yeah, Marvel can do, like, really good stuff with, like, making the characters look really believable.
You know, Tom Holland stuffed up. This is a bit off topic. Tom Holland stuffed up so much when he was doing the Spider-Man movie that had to reshoot about this one scene
he had
27 times.
He had an expert helping him with his accent, and like one day he couldn't make it, and they had to reshoot that because he was so bad at the accent.
Yeah.
But I think the movie was visually amazing. It was an amazing film. Like when he gets off the ship, and then there's that cliff near the edge of the waterfall. That was visually stunning.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
the
also-
colours in that as well.
Yeah, and
so
also the zoom in
What's
Yeah.
else? It's just
What-
excluded.
No, one thing I do want to say that I actually, like, going back to the color one was, when he's kind of in the throne room and Chadwick Boseman's, T'Challa is sitting in the throne, he has these people from, like, the five other tribes.
And they're like some of the
And they're
main
all-
colours.
Yeah,
as
they're
well
all
as-
dressed in, like, the colors, and I think that's very satisfying to look at, because I think that it's very similar to what you'd, like, expect. They're all wearing, like, coloured, like, robes, but it's just very interesting, because they all have, like, the primary colours. So you have blue, red, yellow, green, and purple, and I think that what was good about that was that it was, like, all the colours combined, and then I think that was just very good to watch.
I do want to touch on this. Like, that's a good point about the colours, but
Yeah.
I do want to touch on this. There was no ties to anything except Civil War. And
Yeah.
that's a big part of it, letting his dad go. But he also had to talk to his dad, finding out that he has a cousin.
Yeah.
And that just, jeez. But, like... Sorry, I need to keep talking. I'm very
Can
sorry.
I say something
Okay.
after you?
Yes,
I'll
okay.
I won't.
I need to say 2 things. I'm very sorry.
We'll go quickly.
Okay, one, they used a really good plot. They should have said that to the 3rd one, where he loses the throne, and there's no more kings, because the herbs are destroyed. For the Black Panther.
There was
did
one
happen.
left and they used that, so I don't know.
They should have,
could
grabbed 3 or
probably-
4, so,
Yeah.
they could replant them,
Yeah.
that would have been a good idea, but, that's a thing.
Yeah.
Where do you get them from though?
Inside the plants.
There is the possibility that.
But then how do they get the first ones?
they might naturally
It's a-
grow.
Yeah, they would have naturally grown
I
from the
reckon-
vibranium, but then after that, they would have just kept planting them.
I reckon what could possibly happen is that in the next Black Panther movie, the next movie where you see it, it was all burnt, but I think what will happen is that they'll just regrow, because I think it's strong enough so that it can survive the fire. If it's strong enough to give T'Challa the power to like possess the power of like Black Panther, it should still have the ability to survive fire, or at least have like really deep root system, so that could then just sprout back up again.
Yeah.
I reckon.
And I
that's
did
good.
want to talk about one more thing. Sorry.
Okay.
And
Don't
then
worry,
I'll
it's
go
all
after you.
The characters, like the movie has I don't know why everyone said this. It has a really big pacing problem. It's not that big, but it is a bit of a problem. The movie just jumps a bit too quickly. They said that about Guardians of the Galaxy, but that was kind of fine. That's the whole point of the plot. But it kind of jumped too quickly. And it leaves you with too many cliffhangers. Like, is T'Challa dead? Oh no, Killmonger just chucked him off the side of a cliff. And he's in a coma. Oh, what a big cliffhanger. Those cliffhangers are really added in, I think. They're more added in the moment.
I
than
don't
actually
really
script
think
writing.
they're that big, but I think they were fine,
Yeah.
to be
Yeah.
honest. I think that you kind of were expecting him to come back. You were like, you just knew, yeah, he's not dead.
If you've seen the trailers like me 1,000 times, you know the exact scenes.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I was referring to the fact that in Avengers Infinity War,
Oh,
he's
yeah.
there, and then you're just
It
like...
could have been Shuri. Oh, yeah, no, you didn't think of that. It could have been Shuri.
No, so Shuri can literally dress up as her brother with the exact skin tone and say,
She
and
has
give
the
this
same
man
skin
the
tone.
shield. Remember
You
that
did
scene
your
in Avengers
defense.
Infinity War
I thought
trailer?
you were talking
And
about
give
Yeah,
the
you
this
running
man
shoes.
bastard.
Oh,
yeah,
shut up.
that didn't happen. You forgot that. No.
Shut up.
Alright. Can I talk about what I was going to say?
Sure.
And then I'll talk to you.
So, the soundtrack, I think I really liked. Kendrick Lamar did an amazing job at the soundtrack. And combining that with African singing. African people are amazing at singing. It's really good.
Because that's really all they don't have entertainment like we do. They don't have
Of course they do.
I
They
mean,
do.
well,
It's not like they're isolated. They just don't choose to share their sources. They listen to what the rest of the world's doing.
they
don't
but
share
they don't
theirs.
have this
They have that really bad Ugandan war movie. You remember that?
Can I
Which are
please
really
talk?
bad.
I'm sorry.
Okay,
Cool.
Pat's gonna say one more thing, then I'll say one more thing, and I think
Yeah.
that's...
Okay,
I'm
yeah.
trying to say that they don't have cinemas around the corner from them. That's what I'm saying. They don't have that access to entertainment.
Yeah, but... Yeah.
Yeah.
So
They
that's
have
why they're
internet.
so good at singing.
They-
Yeah, they have
it's not
internet. I'm not saying that. I'm just
They
saying
can create their own entertainment, essentially.
they sing, they play soccer out in the dirt.
That's only in the really poor places.
No,
There are some
That's everywhere.
that's almost everywhere in Africa.
A lot of
My
people
nana went
think
to
that
one
it's
of the
really
big
bad.
cities,
Yeah?
and they were playing soccer in the dirt just like all the other places. They don't
Oh,
have that
okay.
big of an entertainment system.
Okay, I don't know. I haven't been
Yeah.
there.
Well,
Okay.
I just wanted to say one more thing, and this might tie into a possible other podcast that will come in the future, but what was Kevin Feige said at the Thor Ragnarok premiere was that the next movies up until the end of Phase 4 are definitely going to be game changers, and I will admit...
Teenage superheroes, more of them. Woo!
No, not
Aw.
that. What I mean is that if you look at one of the post credit scenes, it's definitely evident that spoilers that T'Challa decides to share their resources with the rest of the world, and I definitely think
I think Vibranium's the one.
the possible no, I'm thinking the impact that's gonna have. Because if you think about it, Thor Ragnarok's impact was that all the people is that Asgard's now gone. Black Panther is now that the Earth has now got much more richer resources now that we're kind of
true, yeah.
sharing it.
Well, that
around.
could lead into maybe a 2099 thing.
Oh yeah, 2099.
That would be so
Yeah.
cool. That'd be so dope. But they could have the timeline back then, and then have it in the future, and sort of show how it's sort of improved and put some neat references.
I
in.
did want to.
But that's probably not going to happen in ages, and it's
Yep.
probably going to be
Okay, I did need to talk
separate
about
thing,
something
maybe.
quickly.
Go ahead.
I'm
There's
sorry.
There's one more thing I think I also want to say.
Oh,
Go ahead.
why don't you go first?
Oh, I just wanted to say that I think this goes back to the cast. I'm definitely glad that nearly all the cast was African American or just had
Yeah.
or was just black. There are only 3 characters who were actually white who played a major influence.
There
and that was
Ulysses Claw, Martin Freeman, he's cool, and someone else.
and then we can say it was the Winter Soldier. He was in the last post-credit scene, and I definitely think that he didn't play a major role, but it was definitely refreshing.
It was
to
like
see
a
him.
cliffhanger.
It was a cliffhanger, especially when the kids said White Wolf. That was interesting. I think that I didn't understand it at first, but then I did a bit of research on him, and he has a lot of ties to Black Panther. He's like he's like, isn't he like he's kind of like a Catwoman to Batman. He's sometimes a villain, sometimes
he's gay. He's gay.
Why is that funny?
Why is that funny, Pat?
No, it was because
Pat has a horrible sense of humor. But what I was trying to get at is that he's kind of an anti-hero. He's kind of an anti-villain. He's kind
Listen.
I'm sorry. It's just that it was funny to me because he had such an intimate relationship with Black Widow.
Oh yeah.
And
I see
it
what you mean.
was so serious with Black Widow, and then you're just like,
oh, never mind.
he's like a Catwoman to Batman, Catwoman to Black Panther.
So when
and
I was
if you don't know what's happening, Catwoman and Batman are getting married.
Really? Okay.
That's why I found that so funny.
They already did. They had a child.
So basically,
they did.
Maybe in a comic.
In an alternate dimension.
Well, this is in the main universe now.
So
DC Rebirth.
So what I really liked was when it had the museum in London. I actually went there, the History Museum in London.
Oh, yeah.
Same
They
here.
have
Same here.
Tutankhamen, or however you pronounce his name, that pharaoh, Egyptian. They have his body in there. I actually saw it. I went there because I used to live in London when I was a kid. I went to there all the time, and it was really nice to see it actually.
Yeah, I've gone there actually. It's quite nice.
Yeah.
It's
I have no Black Panther comics.
You have one on the floor.
Yeah, that's like that's like an ad book.
Oh, it's a preview, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so is there anything else you want to say? Because there's one more thing that I'm going to say at the end.
Shuri's awesome.
Yeah.
Chadwick Boseman is awesome.
There's definitely a lot
They're
of
all
characters who could possibly lead their own movies.
I'd like to see Shuri in her own movie and what they'd do with that.
I definitely think all the female characters, like the 3 female characters, the sister, the romantic
not the mother.
No, not the mother, but like the command, the
spy,
the general,
Wakandan spies.
the general, the sister, and the love interest with Chadwick Boseman.
Also, girls with bald heads. All right, yeah.
I definitely think all 3 of those can definitely hold either like solos or like a group movie. I definitely think that would be something I would go.
You know what they could do? This is just an idea. They could do Black Panther and the Crew. So that's like
Crew. What?
That's definitely something. Maybe you should maybe in the next podcast.
No, that's actually a comic. So it's Misty Knight, Storm, Luke Cage, and Black Panther. But they could change the cast up
that's cool.
to be Shuri, the Spy Girl, the Bald Girl, and Black Panther, and have that
Falcon.
Falcon
and I was going to say War Machine, but he's going to be dead. He's bound to be.
Do you think in the MCU Falcon's going to be Captain America for a while? Maybe
That would be good because
they're taking a lot of inspiration from the Ultimate Universe.
I don't particularly want him to be Falcon because if Falcon becomes Captain America, then who's going to be then Falcon's?
What they did is legacy characters that's good. Captain Marvel, Miss Marvel.
All right.
Yeah, what I hope they do is that if
Nova.
Yeah, what I'm just saying is that if Falcon
Deadpool, Gwenpool.
Oh, stop flapping your hands about, you fool. What I'm just going to say is that
you fool.
I pity the fool.
Yeah, I pity you.
Alright, so we're almost reached 40 minutes, so quickly wrap something up.
Shuri's awesome.
Yeah, alright, so...
Definitely a worthy movie to see. It's very much a good direction for Marvel to go, definitely with their diversity. I think that's very well done.
And I think it's weird, every time we do a movie review podcast, we have a special guest.
We didn't have one for Thor Ragnarok.
I mean, ever since
we've only done 3.
Last Jedi one.
We've only done 3.
We've done 4 now. This is the 4th one. Because we did Thor Ragnarok, Justice League, Last Jedi, and now this.
Yeah.
We've only had 2 special guests.
Yeah, but I think we should do that, because why not? And it's nicer to do a movie review.
With guests.
Yeah, get their opinion on it.
It's nicer to do a movie review in a podcast, because, if it's scripted, like, then you're just saying everything that you've planned. But if you're talking like this, then you're more like talking from your heart or whatever.
Plus, it's also good for like you guys to have like, because you're very much comic book people.
Yeah.
No offense, but I definitely think like
this. To that.
I just thought he might, but I definitely consider myself more of like a movie person, so it's good to like and also I'm doing drama at school, so I'm doing a lot of
I'm
acting
doing film
sort of
and
stuff.
television, dude.
I'm doing drama in and outside of school, bitch.
Oh.
But also, but yeah, so but from an actor's point of view, it is good to have like an actor's point of view on movies, and Pat's doing a film and can have like a film and television
Actually,
edited point of view.
I did want to
from
say
that.
something quickly.
Okay, last thing.
The thing was, the fight scenes, I did have to say, were very comic booky, which I don't mind. It's good, but
it was cool when he grabbed the spear and threw it at the ship in the sky. That was cool.
It's just that like, it was more like how they filmed it that I didn't like. The comic book fight scenes, like, it could have been really good, like quick changes and like really shaky, but no, they kept it still. And
just
them.
like a.
It was more like a tracking.
No, but like
tracking.
you can more sort of feel what the character's feeling if it's more shaky and all over the place.
I know,
because
it's like. Really
I mean, it was
desperate.
really good when he was falling backwards. You could really, it gave me that sort of feeling when your stomach drops. You know, when you're falling really quickly.
Yeah.
It gave me that feeling, and that that's good when it does that. Anyway, so Darcy, do you want to tell a funny story?
Yeah.
I don't have one.
Well,
Let's
I got
just
one.
end.
I got one. I'm sorry.
All right, here
Quickly,
we go.
this will be
Let
a
us
5-minute
know.
one.
All right.
Okay, so everyone knows the Batman animated series. You know the shot where he's like, "I am the Knight. I am vengeance. I am Batman," and then the lightning strikes behind him.
Yeah.
So yesterday, I had to pipe with the band, but it was raining in a thunderstorm, like lightning storm, and the lightning was very close to us.
Yeah.
The funny thing was, the lightning got so close, it started affecting our pipe, so we had to wait till the storm kind of passed, but the lightning was still very close.
Oh yeah.
So, like, my mum kept taking photos, and I'm just like, Mum, I gave her the look, get one with the lightning striking behind me. That'd be so cool. So she tried. So when I go over to her, I'm just like, hey, Mum, did you get the shot? She's like, why don't you just look? And then she tried filming it to get the lightning shot in because that would have been hard and she could have just clipped it. What happened was there was a rainbow behind me the whole time, and every time there was a lightning strike, the phones kind of like did a little black thing, and then the screen lit up, and then it just went back, so she could not get one lightning bolt in the background.
Oh.
Which sucked, but the funny thing was, this happens so many times. I have rainbows behind me. I've got like 6 different times where the rainbow's behind me, and we're getting rained on, and there's this rainbow behind me. and then...
Like embarrassing.
And then the funny thing was, everyone saw it, like, except me.
Oh.
But the rainbow was exactly behind me, because I was kind of like really off to the side.
Oh.
And this rainbow was behind me when I'm trying to be all
sucks.
serious.
Put that on your Instagram.
Yeah.
If you don't follow Walkman Comics on Instagram
And Twitter.
and Twitter to get the latest on comics and podcasts.
Yeah, all the links will
funny
be in the
stories.
description. And yeah.
That's it.
That's pretty much it. Also, I have a personal Twitter. Don't worry about that.
Okay, well, thanks for tuning
I talked
in.
about it on the
Yeah.
Twitter. Go check that
I
out.
might be back for another podcast. 'Cause
Yeah,
you guys do.
it's nice to have guests.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On
So
movie reviews.
if you like,
The next one we might do with
me?
Darcy is we wanna have a look, like we might do 2 of these, one a bit later on in time, like when Phase 3 is finished, but we wanna have a look at what might happen in Phase 4.
yeah,
Like all the movies we want to
especially with now that we're closer to the end, what all these characters have been leading up to, especially with Avengers: Infinity War, and also with the Disney Fox deal that plays
that's-
a major importance.
The
in
first
what
thing
will
that they
possibly
do
happen.
with that, we need to talk about that.
I wanna see Inhumans. I really want to like an
that's
actual
so
good.
We'll have
movie.
2. I think we should have like 2 podcasts. One we talk about like what happens in Phase 4, and then one about what we want to see with Marvel and the Fox trademark. What we want to see together.
Anyway,
Okay.
so yeah, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching or listening or whatever you're doing. Some people like to listen to podcasts when they work or go for a run.
Because it is a
Better run,
podcast, that's what
run,
you're meant to
better
do.
run.
What if someone's going for a run
outrun my gun.
and then we like talk to the beat of their running? They're just like, and then this happened, and
Dun, and get Lemmy whip. Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty. Okay.
Yeah,
Alright.
okay, let's
Make sure
finish.
you like and subscribe.
yeah, all right.
You have
Yeah,
to do this.
True. Anyway,
I'll
thank
hold
you
a
for
shotgun
watching.
to your head. Like.
Okay, let's leave it at that. So,
Thank you for listening,
and we will see you in the next episode.